But Flynn does have a point. So, Flynn does have a point, though. So, whenever people do... So there's this thing that that shows up. So, whenever people do things that are beneficial to someone else, like unilaterally beneficial to them, but not mutually, this tends to, like some people don't understand that they are actually getting something out of it. So when you do something that is unilaterally beneficial for someone else, you're getting a good feeling out of it. Like you're getting dopamine, basically, out of it. You know, just you're getting dopamine out of it. So you're getting a kickback. So the thing that gets kind of sneaky about that, or the thing that can be controversial about, say, volunteerism or donating or helping people that you have no reason to help, is that people tend to do that and then look at themselves as though they are these wonderful, fantastic people. And who knows? They could be. But the other thing is, you have to look at it from the angle of, are they doing that just to make themselves feel better? So the context here was Chase apologizing for his inaction, and then Flynn pointing out that he hates people who apologize for nothing because it just makes them feel better while not actually solving anything. So, yeah, I can see where Flynn is coming from.
Yeah.
And how ultimately apologizing for nothing or doing volunteerism, we look at it as altruistic. We tend to look at it like it's altruistic, but you can also look at it from the angle of it being completely selfish. Because the reason they're doing it is for that kickback of dopamine and feel-good chemicals.
Yeah, and it's completely shallow. It's like the shallowest way of, like, taking any kind of responsibility or I don't know, trying to right some sort of wrong, where in this case it's like Chase could totally call or text Leo and be like, hey, it's fucked up that you and Jenna just mutually shit on Flynn and teamed up on him when he made a very not aggressive comment towards TJ. And maybe he has a point. TJ needs to man up a little bit and just be able to take a few ribs from Flynn. But he doesn't do that. He just apologizes, and it's like, that's the wussiest and pussiest minimalistic way of trying to account for yourself or take my side.
Yep, pretty much.
And that's where Flynn comes from. And, you know, that's true. If you're just going to apologize, like, it doesn't really fix anything. It would be a whole lot better if you actually did something. Because there also is, like, the actions speak louder than words. So It's like, it could also be from Flynn's perspective is, you're lying to me because you're saying that you're sorry, but your actions are demonstrating that you don't care or that you are not sorry. Which means you're probably lying to me, or you're just trying to get something out of me. You're trying to butter me up.
Mm-hmm. It's just like, how is you being sorry doing anything for me?
Yeah. Because it's literally doing nothing for me. It's
Correct.
just making you feel better, like it's taking the weight off of you. Well, I still have all the blame, all the rejection from my group of friends, all the shit being flung my way, me being basically ostracized by the greater majority of the friend group, all because I got pissed off. Even though I admit that I fucked up in the first part of this. I admit I fucked up. But, that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, and, like, the thing is, Flynn's trying to resolve something. Like, he's trying to do things to help things get better. It's just not the way that's working for anybody else.
Yeah. Their whole thing is they don't want to give him another chance to right the wrong. They just want to be like, leave TJ alone. It's like, how are we ever going to get past this then?
I mean, there's also another thing. So he works as a clerk, I'm assuming, for, like, the courts.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, in that kind of position, you see things that are real, like actual issues that can be acted on a regular basis. And you also see all kinds of arguments from people who are trying to solve things without actually solving anything. You know, they're just trying to solve things with words, but not actually doing anything about it.
Or make themselves appear to be trying to do something so that their constituents will elect them again if there's any challengers.
Exactly. So it's like, if you ever end up, anybody who watches this, if you ever end up working in law, well, like, the example here is, okay, let's say someone gets in a car accident. It's like, they can say, oh, I'm so sorry that you got hurt all they want, but that's not actually going to do anything. What will actually do anything, however, is money, or actions, or something like that. Something that's tangible.
Yeah.
Not just, oh, I'm so sorry that you got hurt a little bit. Oh, poor baby. Stop being a little bitch. So, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah. And law actually goes through quite a lot to actually say something along the lines of make someone right again. Or make someone whole again.
It's making them whole.
Yeah, making them whole again.
We avoid any right again crap here as much as possible. As with certain shitlord.
Yeah. Making things whole again, especially in the case of the car, an example of the car crash would be they get hurt a little bit, they have pain and suffering, they have to repair their car, and if it's serious enough, their personal injury is serious enough, they have to take off time from work. Well, you can't really do too much about the pain and suffering that they've experienced from the actual impact. But you can pay money to make them a little more whole, and then since I'm assuming someone else hit them or caused them to get in the accident in this scenario.
So like the things that they could be sued for would be medical damages, vehicle damages, any kind of therapy that they need to get because they're terrified of driving their car now. Time lost from work, if they owned a practice, like anything that happened that, like any projects that failed because they got in the accident and were hospitalized, like just a million and one things that you can think of. Anything that, and the whole thing is like the plaintiff's law firm, the person who was hit in this accident, we'll say, would be suing for anything and everything that they could possibly find. And then, a lot of that would just get cut down. Like, anything you could possibly think of that could have a monetary value attached to it will just be added into the pool and then used to try and extract as much money as possible. But it'd probably mostly just be against their insurance.
For the most part, yeah. The insurance would try to take care of well, they would not try to take care of most of it, but they would probably be forced to take care of most of it.
Well, yeah, I mean, think about it like this. Like, the resources that an individual has, like most of the time, most people's savings are less than like 10 grand. Maybe 30, 40 grand at max. Aside from that, they have to dip into their 401k, their purse, their public works retirement, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But the insurance company, well, that's $1 billion industry.
Oh,
they've got money.
And they've got all kinds of assets that they can liquidate if they really need to.
Oh, they'll just take out loans. Then they'd be fine. So you can sue them for like hundreds. You can sue them for tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars. It'll be great. It'll be fine.
Yeah. And they'll be just fine. They'll just up the rates on everyone because our expenses are your expenses.
And then
that's business.
And then afterwards, after you won the case and you have your, $20 million after tax, you can make yourself feel better by donating $1 million.
Well, no. Actually, I think to go in line with what Flynn's saying, you would just call the person who lost the case and say, "Sorry."
Sorry. Kiss my ass. All right. Let's see.
Or take a picture of the sorry board game and text it to him.
All right.